Okay, so today's lesson is about derivatives of inverse trigonometric functions. So we have 6 formulas that we need to know. So the derivative of sine inverse is 1 over square root 1 minus x squared. Then the derivative of cosine inverse is negative 1 over square root of 1 minus x squared. So the only difference from sine inverse is there's a negative sign. So if you remember sine inverse, the formula for the sine inverse's derivative, the cosine inverse's derivative is the negative of that. Then the next formula is for the tan inverse. The derivative of tan inverse is 1 over 1 plus x squared. Then derivative of cotangent inverse is negative 1 over 1 plus x squared, similar to the sine inverse, cosine inverse. If you remember tan inverse formula, the derivative formula, cotangent inverse derivative formula is negative of that. And similarly, we have two formulas for secant inverse and cosecant inverse given here. Secant inverse is 1 over x times square root of x squared minus 1, and the negative of that is the derivative of cosecant inverse. And for this course, we will mainly deal with the top 3 formulas. Most of the questions you would see is for sine inverse, cosine inverse, and tan inverse. Okay, and this is just a notation. In some books, sine inverse is written as arc sine, and similarly tan inverse is arc tangent. So this is the same thing as sine inverse and tan inverse. If you see arc sine, that means sine inverse. If you see arc tan, that is tan inverse. Similarly, arc cotangent means cotangent inverse. Okay, so let's apply these formulas. Okay, so the first one, this exercise, we want to find the derivative of sine inverse x squared. So this is a application of the chain rule. So your outer function is sine inverse, your inner function is x squared. So recall the derivative of sine inverse x. Sine inverse x derivative is 1 over square root of 1 minus x squared. So now using that and the chain rule, let's find the derivative of f. So here we first do the derivative of the outer function, sine inverse derivative. Sine inverse derivative is 1 over square root of 1 minus. Now instead of x, you need to write what's inside the inner function. So here it should be x squared squared. So whatever's inside. So here the inner function was x squared. So then when we apply the chain rule, you need to write x squared, what is inside here, instead of x, like here. So that's the derivative of the outer function times the derivative of the inner function. What's the derivative of x squared? That is 2x. So now you can simplify this. So 2x over square root 1 minus x squared squared mean x to the 4th. So for example, if you had g of x is sine inverse x squared plus 1, then g prime of x would be 1 over 1 minus x squared. Now instead of x squared, you need to write the inner part, which is x squared plus 1 squared times the derivative of the inner function, which is 2x. So remember, when you are using the chain rule, you write the inner part here, not x. Okay. Now let's do example where we need to use the quotient rule. We need to find the derivative of this function, and it's a quotient, so that means you can apply the quotient rule. So u is cosine inverse x, v is 1 plus x, so then we need to find u prime and v prime. V prime is just 1, and u prime, we know the derivative of cosine inverse is negative 1 over 1 minus x squared, square root of 1 minus x squared. Then the derivative of f using the chain rule, sorry, using the quotient rule is this one. So v squared, so that's the denominator, so 1 plus x squared. Then the first term is v times u prime, so v is 1 plus x and u prime is negative 1 over square root 1 minus x squared, minus the second term u is cosine inverse x times v prime 1. So that's the answer. Okay. So let's do one more example. So this is an function involving the tan inverse function. So we have y is equal to tan inverse this expression inside. So we want to find the derivative of that. So let's first recall what's the derivative of tan inverse. So derivative of tan inverse x is 1 over 1 plus x squared. So what we square is what's inside the tan inverse when we are finding the derivative. Okay. So now we want to find dy over dx. So here again the chain rule application. Tan inverse is the outer function. The inner function is that one. What's inside the tan. So when we apply the chain rule, you first do the outer function's derivative. So derivative of tan inverse is 1 over 1 plus whatever's inside squared. So whatever's inside here, that's 5 over 3 tan x over 2 plus 4 3 square of that. So that's the derivative of the outer part, which is the tan inverse derivative, times the derivative of the inner function. So the inner function is 5 over 3 tan x over 2 plus 4 over 3. So let's find that derivative. So derivative of tan is secant squared x over 2, and here the inner function is x over 2, so derivative of x over 2 is half. So that's the derivative of the first term, and the derivative of the second term is 0. So that's the final answer. Okay. So I will stop today's lesson here. See you guys next time.